Howdy folks, Grok here, and it's episode 2 here at Kabbalah block, and there's been some changes here. Yeah, I've got a 7x7 chunk area topped with grass. Well, it started off as dirt, and the last little bit behind my head is converting to grass. The way I did that, because there we go, I came over to the mining dimension, and if you crouch right click, crouch left click, yeah. Okay, maybe that got changed. Anyway, I picked up several of grass blocks and brought them over, and that allowed stuff to convert because I AFK'd a lot over here. And as you can see, here's the 81 by 81 section is underneath. This is up a little higher. Stuff that I've done is down below. I also have a little bit of a trench dug around because there's been several of those stupid pillager parties going by, and that way this blocks them from getting in. One I saw spawned on my area and wandered by, which doesn't make me happy. I did mention that over there in the mining dimension that we were getting some weird blocks turning to dirt. That's because of the mod on a stroll. Once upon a stroll. As you walk around, dirt blocks will turn into, grass blocks will turn into dirt below you. And I'm not sure if it's configured on the server to convert into a path, because that's one of the things defined. And if that's been enabled, then as you keep walking and walking and walking and more traffic goes on, it converts to a path, which then converts into gravel and eventually stone brick. So it's a way of just generating path. That's what's going on here. So far, I've not noticed it turning into a path. So I'm guessing that part's been disabled. Anyway, I have gathered a few things. I did a lot of exploring out in the mining dimension. Got some looted one of those out of a chest, which has been very nice. Have done some digging. Got a few resources. Looted a few chests that gave me some armor. Yeah, it's fantastic armor. And then I did do one thing very recently. If we let me turn on the map. The dirt from here is where I got my dirt for my my area, and I did recently dig this. I put some water down there, but it's really far. Let's see if the water will keep me alive. Hot diggity, it still works. Okay. I've been in some mods or mod packs where the fall deep enough didn't work, and I died. Anyway, so I'm just starting an area for strip mining. I found diamonds like about there. So I've got my first 4 diamonds. And it seems like the minerals down here, all the ores and whatnot, are really sparse. But that's okay. I can handle that. Let's look at the map. Scroll out. Yeah, like I said, I did a lot of exploring. It seems like this patch and this patch over here, this is the mining dimension biome, and everything else here is warm ocean, which is strange, but I have to find this to be able to access any of the animals. So if I want to spawn cows, horses, pigs, stuff like that, I have to go down in this area. So far, being at home, I've not seen any animals spawn here. So I'm just sitting there going, huh, I would have expected by now that I would have gotten some random mob spawn. So they should, but that's something that Frieza was going, yeah, some mod has jumped in and stopped that from happening. Anyway, one of the things I want to do here is, before actually diving deeper into progress, is to kind of clean things up. I would like to make a wall. Right now it's just dirt all the way to the edge. I've got dark oak, so I'm thinking I'm going to use dark oak, but it's a good resource that I can access. At least a 2 or 3 high wall of some sort around the base to prevent anything from coming in. Nothing should, other than the stupid pillagers, but it will make me feel better by having some edge there. So I think that's what I'm going to do next. I need to relocate all these things out from underneath so I can finish up with the dirt, and then I can move my portal. And now I have a wall, which makes me feel much better, except there's a problem. I'm still getting the stinking pillager raids going through my area, and they spawn within a radius of you. But since I have such a large area here, I've gotten several of them that have spawned in here, and there's no place for them to go. The second to last time they came through, I had a wall undone, and so they went off and away they went. But this last one that just barely went through, yeah, I had to kill them, and that's why I've got Bad Omen on me. But that's okay, because I have been doing a bunch of stuff. I made the stone cutter. That's just a vanilla thing, which is great. This is the Architect's Cutter from Dominum Ornamentum. It's the piece that comes with mine colonies that allows you to make those fun roofs and other bits. So I really like that. I was able to make, let's run over here, these oak trap doors, and that's part of the Dominum Ornamentum. I love that little white pattern in there, and these I made with the logs as opposed to the branches, so that they kind of pattern with the stuff out there. It's an art thing, but I like that. Oh, see that little X? That X, that's death number 2, and there was another one which is buried, but both of these are right in this area because I was AFKing and zombies got me because there was this dark spot over there, and there was a dark spot over there that I hadn't quite captured. Uh, I had torches there before, but when I cleared off the edges, I removed those torches, and I thought I had spotted those dark spots, but nope, nope. So the zombies got me. Anyway, a bunch of these storage drawers. I've got dark oak here, and on the back side, I've got the rest of the vanilla oaks, or oaks, the vanilla woods here going. I also went ahead and wanted to get some sugar cane, found 2 out in the mining dimension, set this up, and then just blocks that I've picked up so far. These are hopper botany pots, and they're really nice to have. To get those, let's add you, and let's go back to pots. Back, I'm hitting the backspace. Why am hit the backspace. Hopper botany pots, all the different colors, but I just did this one because it was easy. So just needing a bunch of clay and a little bit of iron and wood. And you can make these hopper botany pots. And the nice thing about them is you just put in the appropriate whatever you're going to plant them in, and they just produce, and they automatically push down into the item below. So that's what I've got here. This guy is full, which is fine because I've occasionally been grabbing the stuff. And you can see he's not actually doing anything. He's 100% and stopped. Ticking wise, this is a great thing for the server. Still haven't moved anything out, as you can see. I did make for me, after the second death here, I did make for me a little AFK spot just because I had to. And I just come into here, had these left over, and I could have gone with a door, but a zombie would still break down the door, and I didn't want to use my iron for a safe iron door. They won't break these, he said, hoping that that's the case. Anyway, so that's what I got this. I did make these 2 keys, had found some gold out in the mining dimension. Haven't mined any. Oh no, I did mine some. Yeah, I got 3 pieces of gold. The rest I found while exploring. You can see several things that I've picked up at this point. And yeah, there have been absolutely zero, wandering traders coming by in this area. Zero. None whatsoever. I did find some leads, which is really good because I have something I want to do. But first, to stop this pesky pillagers coming through, I wanted to make some of these magnum torches. If I had emeralds, I could do this with 1, but I'm going to have to spend 8 of my very few diamonds that I have. Oh, I've got 4 left. To sit there and prevent them from spawning in here. And I did a quick little calculation. If I plant one right here, which is not centered here, let me turn on the grid. It's centered right on this axis. And if I go over to this one here, I'm centered over here because it's an even area. However, there's a few blocks over in the corners that are not covered. So what I need to do is move up 8 squares. So I'm just going to plant them there, and on the other side, there, and if I have mathed it correctly, then my entire base, the interior of it, is now protected from, no, there we go, protected from mobs, which is a very nice thing. That makes me feel much better. I don't need my little cubby hole, except there's still phantoms that could come around and get me. So, no. All right, now that I've got myself a very nice area here, I could go ahead and start building a building, because then I could AFK inside the building. Not to mention, I can relocate this stuff around. It's time to start a central base area, and I really do like a 3x3 chunk area for that. And so I also really like to make it a little higher. I'm going with 3 blocks high, just because I've done 5 and 6 and others, but I'm going to go with 3. That's going to make a smaller basement in here, but that's okay. And I've got several. We've got 4 pigs, and over in the distance 4 sheep that have appeared. And that's one of the things that's really nice working with a pack that Kriesel has done, is he pays close attention to mod updates, bug reports, feedback from people. And one of the things I was mentioning was I'd been here for a long time and 0 mobs had spawned here in the grass. And he investigated and found a spot and made a change to a config file and pushed out a new release, and boom, and now I've got some animals here, which is great. So that's one of the things I do like. I'm thinking, since I started recording, and I've got like a day and a half of AFKing here, because I do that a lot. My wood running there in the hoppers. That's why I AFK for those resources. Anyway, I think this is the 4th release, 3rd or 4th. I can't remember in that amount of time. Anyway, working on walls. And so this is, if I hit the grid, so here's the corner, and initially I had 3 out here, and I'll show you that on the other side. And instead I decided to bump it in 1. Then, because if you've got 3 chunks here, it ends up working that you have a block here, 6 2 6 2 6 2 6 2, and then the block at the end. And so that's what I've got. And so I like having this here. I was trying with some different things. So here's some cut andesite for walls, some stairs to break that up. Yeah, don't like it. Came over here, so I decided to kind of do because it's 6 2 6 2 6 2, to alternate poking out and poking in, because that adds some depth to the walls. And I decided this pokey out bit would look better using the Dominum Fabricum, whatever, the thing from Mine Colonies. And so here's what I was saying. I had a 3, so 1 2 3 corner. It's too blocky. I don't like. So we'll get rid of that. That I like better for what I'm doing here. So the next attempt, I said, okay, stairs on the ceiling. I kind of like that part. These are stone bricks framed within dark oak, and I kind of like that, but these aren't going to do it for me. I'm not liking them too well as that specific pattern. I also took some smooth stone and framed it in this, and again, not exactly what I wanted. Then I got to this wall and I went ahead and put the paper on the inside. I like that white against the stone. There's more contrast there that I liked. And so the next version, I said, okay, well, I like this, but what if I do diorite on the inside? And I think that's what I'm really liking. I made a second one. I said, yep, I definitely like that. I went ahead and did the upstairs or upside down stairs here, because I like being able to see at the bottom. There's some depth there. There's some difference. Went ahead and put some signs in here just to kind of draw the eye to this middle line, and some buttons down here. Oh, here, let's turn that off. We don't need that anymore. Some buttons here. Again, that kind of draws the eye. I like that. I think I will put buttons on all of these little 2-piece segments. It works. What I'm not sure, let's come over here and steal these 4 before the night completely falls. What I'm not sure is whether or not I want a repeat of the upside down stairs. I really like upside down stairs in walls. I like the depth difference it provides. Mm, you know, if it weren't for this right here, because that's such a striking it's a striking line here in my wall. This little part right there distracts from that. Mm, I, I, I kind of like that top piece better. So yeah, no stairs, no stairs. I'm a big fan of having the stairs, but yeah, no, I think it looks better here like this. Yeah, it's gonna look better like that. And then also yeah, I think this is the segment I'm liking best of all right now. Ooh, ooh. What if this were 5 across instead of 4 across here? I would be happier. I think I could alternate stairs in there. I really prefer having everything done in odds. You know, so this would be a group of 3 or 1. I prefer that. This would be 5 would be better. The numbers just didn't work well for this, but I think for this is easy enough to replicate. I think I'll do that. It needs something in here, maybe some, you know, yeah, maybe on these two I'll have hanging lanterns or something like that. That's a possibility. I am not sure if I showed off this quick little setup here. With the furnace, input of what you want to smelt goes in the top, fuel goes down here, and then the result goes down here. I'm going to snag some glass, and I've pushed a lot of charcoal or wood through because you know I'm generating lots of wood. And speaking of wood, I've got this done. I went ahead and added the lights and the posts there, a little trim around the top, and if we run over here, yeah, it's all 4 sides, and run, don't jog. And then I also went ahead and put dirt up here on the top and turned it into grass. So I've got a spot for a base building. But I'm not going to build a base building right now. Instead, I want some mob resources. So I went ahead and over here, obsidian with plates gives you, you know, the obsidian plates. So these should be player only triggered. So any mobs or any of these little pigs and sheep that run by here will stay inside. And oh, we got a brand new player that just jumped on the server. So this is what I'm going to set up temporarily as my mob farm, and we're gonna have items over here, and of course it's raining because that's always lovely. Yeah, I would like it to be 11 by 11, but I don't have enough feathers to do that, so we're gonna just do what I can. If we come over here, I've got some things set up. I need to make some swords. I don't know why I had 27. Oh, I think I had extra sticks on me, and that's why that happened. Let's make a bunch of those. And if I grab these 2 blocks of iron, I'll put that there. You and you and you. Makes one of these iron spikes. And we'll do that again. And I could have just, you know, done it elsewhere. But the next thing I need to do is grab, I think it's this. Because if I want to make the actual mob masher, yep, that's the right one. And that was the other 2 swords. So the mob masher is going to go right here. And I need to have a redstone signal there. So I think I'll put a redstone block underneath. Or possibly, yeah, I think I'll put a redstone block underneath. But I don't have one on me right now. What I do want to do is make some, let's click here. I want to make some of these fans. I'm going to make 5 of them. And then the next thing I want to do, oh, I grabbed all of the iron. I need 4 of these, and I have enough to make 1 more, which is insufficient for what I need. So I'm going to put one there, put one there. I will put 2 of these fans in. One there with 2 of those fans in, and one here. Now, if you show area, it's got a range of 5, which pushes right into the mob masher, which is exactly what we're looking for. We'll hide that. This guy now has a range of 5, but it's also 5 wide, so all of those are pushing. And you can see how this is working. This guy does a single push, and this guy does the 5x5 push, and this pushes in. So everything, no matter where the mob spawns, is going to get pushed into the mob masher. To mash them up, yeehaw. That is the plan. The other thing I need to do is let's grab this, and over here I want to make a drawer controller. I fortunately found like 16 more, 12 more of the diamonds out in the mining dimension, and that made me very happy. Very short little run through, and I grabbed that. All right, I'm gonna do something. Oh, hey, look on my back. I've got, there we go. I've got a nice red backpack. I went ahead and set that up. Not too expensive to make. Let's take a look real quick, because it's in using the vanilla recipes for these sophisticated backpacks. I killed a whole bunch of cows as I was running around, grew some cotton to make the string. I then hit it with a red dye, and that's easy to make, red. And then just gave it some iron and then some gold, and so that's this size. I also went ahead and made this the diamond mob catcher. I held off making that because I didn't have enough, but once with the second run through I did, and I was able to grab a chicken, and it didn't use up any of the durability, which made me super happy. So I'm glad that is the case. Here I'm going to put that down here, and then I need, oh, don't tell me I didn't bring him. Well, can I put it here and here? No, I can't put it where I am. Okay, just home. Sky block home. Poem. I need a, actually I don't need a block now. I was hoping I had on me a block when I was prepping things up so I could get out of there. But the idea is I want to transfer the items being collected. And I don't have enough stuff to make ender chests. I love ender chests. I love not having pipes. But, you know, if you don't have pipes, you don't have pipes. Let's take this and go like that. And then one more here. And I have, yes, I do have my wrench. And so it'll export stuff from there into the drawers. And over here, once I get the hopper, the vacuum hopper right here, it will... Yep. The vacuum hopper is going to go right there because that's where the XP is going to get pushed into. That's the plans I have. Now, I do have on me some of the glass and the charcoal, and for that, I want to make tinted glass. And I don't know how much I'm going to make, so I'm going to make that much. Because now I can just go... I'll edit those out. Nobody will notice me making that mistake whatsoever. It'll be good. There we go. Flawlessly done. No problems whatsoever. And at this point, I can see in, but there's no light going in. I do have a torch in there because I need to make some changes. Like I said, I need to get some redstone. Let's run back. Let's see, can I go back? Nope, I still have a delay. And it's annoyingly rainy. All right, I think the redstone is in here. Oh, yep, I've got a block. Let's grab that. All right, back we go. At some point, I'm going to make the dreadful dirt here, but I don't have the bits for it. Oh, I need to get rid of that torch. So now it's dark in here. Take a quick look. Yep, it's dark. Light's leaking in through there, but not for long. And it is turning night, which is good. Let's hit the fans with that. And I just realized I don't have any ways of turning this off with lights. I had planned to, but I hadn't actually done so. All right, can I go home? I can, good. Let's sleep the rain and night away. Over here, I took my one chicken that I'd captured and surrounded it with some trapdoors, and yay, I'm getting some eggs in there. Good, because I had found one egg in my running around. I want lights, and for that, I don't think I have any. I don't. So to do lights, lamp, I was thinking of these. And for that, I need glowstone and redstone. And for that, I need glowstone. And for that, I need to make dust light. All right, let's go ahead and make some dust light. I need to make at least 8. You know, I'm just gonna make a stack because why not? Dust. I think this is the first U I've made. Lots of S's. T. Then an L. I've still got that dust light. I. Still 64. G. Oh, we're running out. All right, let's go with G, an H. Oh, still got lots of H's and another dust light. All right. So at least I got. What happened to my L's? I thought I had a lot more L's. Yeah, I should have lots of L's in here. Let's go ahead and make some of these. And now if I go R for this, shift click, that should put them all in there. So now I've got 24. All right, that's better. That makes me happy because now I can do that and that. Got 2 of these, and my redstones were in here. Nope, it got reorganized. There we go. I need 8. And I'm okay with just taking a little bit of time here because if I'm lucky, there should have been a few mobs that spawned over there and got instantly munched. Well, kind of, sort of instantly munched. Oh, yes. Okay, good. I need to... I need the vacuum hopper really soon. And unfortunately, I don't have it. So let's put that there. And I wanted to make another 2 levers. No, I wanted to switch those. Thank you. And let's turn that on. Run. That's not a run. That's a run. Oh, got that right in the way. I'm going to change that because that's a good spot right here for the lap. Yep, see, it's on that side. And let's turn that on. And now let's gather up some stuff. Do I have a... Oh, I've got to turn off that one at least. Does this do damage? Ouch. Yes, it does. Some packs you don't take damage from it, and this one evidently I do. Let's get that XP. I think I grabbed... Nope, there's a few more bits over there. I really, really want... Oh, gotta turn this off. Otherwise it'll send me right into the chopper. All right. So if I had been better organized, and I built this in creative and played with this and saw exactly the widths I had for what I had as far as the feathers. And eventually when I get more feathers, no feathers, when you get those rare zombie jockeys, you'll get feathers from the chickens. And then I can extend this so it's an 11 by 11 plot. And I'll need more lights to turn it off. But with any sort of mob farm, you want to have some way of turning it off, which what the lights will do. And you want to be able to push the mobs in to kill them as fast as possible. And then you always want to process what the mobs are dropping, in this case, XP and items. And unfortunately, I don't have the bits yet, and I need to change that. Now, what I do want to do, I want string, and I want, nope, not you. I want bones. Oh, I've got glowstone, redstone. All right, let's start plugging some of these in because some of these I want lots of. You know, string. I'm okay with having lots of string. I'm okay with having lots of bones. Uh, I'm also okay with having lots of sticks, precious sticks, and some glowstone. We'll put that there. But as far as these other bits, you know, spider eye and rotten flesh, nope. I will make some voids for these so that I'm not putting too many, you know, just because it will back up if I don't. And this is so I can access things. Let me go ahead and make a few bits and let this run for a while to hopefully get me some ender pearls. Really looking forward to ender pearls. And I also need to, well, let's do this while thinking about it. Haha. I want to get some blaze rods because I need that for being able to make the to be able to do the hoppers and stuff, because if I want to make a hopper, the absorption hopper, obsidian and that, but this eyes of ender, I don't have any eyes. Well, I don't have any blaze powders from blaze rods or any ender pearls. So I need that from the mob drops. Now in here, I can make a blaze egg with this. So I can make lava, and lava is just this. And that's not a problem. So let's make, how many? That's too many. That's too many. You know, I'm okay with having, no, I'm going to have a bunch of these. As it just occurred to me, I'm going to have to do this twice. Anyway, so let's get a bunch of those. And then for lava, I think I already made the, yes, I did. Oh, wow, I can make them all at once. Hot diggity. Okay, so that means I can make one of these eggs right now. I got the buckets back. Oh, that makes me super happy. I thought I would lose those buckets completely. Oh, I mathed it incorrectly because there's not 5, there's 6. And so that means I need another 2 sets of lava. Well, let's make some lava. I need L, 2 L's. I need a V. Oh, did I not shift click you? I did not. 2 V's, and then I need 4 A's. Okay. Let's go ahead and make a couple more of these lava bouquets. Now I can make a second one of these. Hot diggity. And I'll just leave those there. Which means I should have turned the lights off in the hopes of getting something over there. But no matter. I'm going to kill me 2 blazes super fast. I'm going to turn you on, and I can leave the light where it is. Boing. Turn you on. And then over here, if I just break this block, I lied. If I break this block, yep, I got it. And now I can take, where'd my, I can take this, you know, let's leave these and let's break this guy. Oh, it wants a pickaxe. All right, because now I can look in like that. Aha, 1 blaze rod, possibly more. I think it got grabbed over here. I'm hoping it combined. Ouch. 1 measly blaze rod. Well, that's better than 0 blaze rods. All right, let's eat some food. All right, I will take that. If we take a look at mob, there is a luck. I think that's the luck. I need some blue. Well, I can make blue. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave this on because I don't want to deal with the drops until I make looting. And then I will put all 10 of the looting upgrades here, which means 40 blue upgrades. And then hopefully when I get that rare blaze, not blaze, but Enderman spawn, I will get lots of Ender Pearls. I believe I'm at a good working spot here. Now, I went ahead and made the absorption hopper because I AFK'd a whole bunch of time, and as I came running up, a group of like 4 Endermen spawned and died, and I got a whole bunch of Ender Pearls. So that worked out really nice. So I was able to make my absorption hopper. I went ahead and made this jumbo tank. I had to move it up because I wanted to be able to turn the grinder on off, and so I can reach it down below, but having it down where it was locked the absorption hopper, which was really dumb. I have the range of what it's absorbing is here. You can see it in the yellow marks. That works fine. I don't need to add additional range extenders on this. Let's see, right click. Yeah, I've got 15 buckets worth of the mob fluid. Let's go ahead and grab 4 of those for reasons. So I have this set up where with using item pipes, and I put an improved pipe upgrade in there. So I think that does like 16 per second. So it's fairly fast, way faster than this, because if you have a bunch of items in here, it will do 1 out of each. And having this pipe in here makes it faster, which is good. Anyway, so that comes into this chest, which then goes into here, and I just have another simple gold pipe upgrade. Up here, I have another one, and I had to set this up without the trash can first. This one is for to void out the crap items. And in my testing in the single player world, I got gobs of bows, but I didn't get any armor. And I said, okay, well, that makes life great. Well, here I got armor. But anyway, I can add them to here, and you have to have the diamond level one to do that. So makes me happy I got some diamonds. Anyway, if I come back to my crafting table, which I snuck in here, I can make some GM chicken feed. And let's make one. Yay, I got the buckets back. I was hoping I would. I was not sure I would, but I was hoping. Let's make a second one of those. Click. All right, so now I've got 2 of these chicken feeds. And let's run and do some terrible things to chickens. And you should definitely not do this in your own farms. That's a terrible thing. The animal rights people will come after you, and rightly so, for what we're going to do. Good thing is I'm not recording this, so nobody will see the terrible things I'm doing. I threw some eggs down so that I could spawn some chickens. Thank you for resupplying me with a few more eggs. All right, so I've got this cursed feed, and I just come find a chicken and say, hi, are you hungry? Are you really hungry? Oh, well, I'm going to pretend you're hungry. Not anymore. How many? Ooh, 4. I like that. I definitely want to have more feathers. And let's see if this guy's hungry. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Would you like some more food? Totally evil, but oh, it's so fun. All right, so now I've got 2 of these, and that's good enough for right now. Let's run on over, and I'm going to implement these back over here. Run, there we go. Because with this dreadful dirt, and I'm used to calling it cursed earth, but that's an earlier incarnation of this. I'm going to put some. It does a 5x5, so if I put it right here, there's some dreadful dirt, and if there's sufficient light, which there's plenty, it will prevent mobs from spawning, even on the dreadful dirt. And let's go ahead and go bloop. But mobs will spawn much faster on that dreadful dirt. And in my testing in a single player world, I got lots and lots of zombie types. So all of the zombie villagers, and they dropped so many heads. So now I can stand here. Yay! And witches. Good. I hadn't noticed any witches earlier. And so this will go ahead and just kill them up very, very nicely. Yay. Oh, there was a zombie villager. There's another zombie villager. All right, so this stuff is going into here and then get ported out to here. Whoops. And then stuff that hasn't been sorted out. Oh, I've got that here. Slime heads, I don't want. Slimes, I definitely do. Those go there. This is another head that I don't care about. I do want some sugar and bottles. There. And so I will just fill this up. Pretty much all these 5 are going to be filled up with heads. I don't even have the beheading on top of everything. I should, now that this is working very nicely, I should go back up. It's loud. Now that this is working up very, very nicely, I should be able to put the sharpness, 10 of them on there, and that'll kill them much faster. All right, let's stop this for now. There. Baby zombies can all die. So this is going to work out very nicely. I've got voids on every one of these except for this guy. This is where the overflow of stuff that hadn't been fixed goes. And once those 4 are filled up, then that backs up here into this chest. And because I have the leather armor, those 2 bits, and bows all being voided, they can just disappear. They appear in here for a split second, and then poof, they're gone, which is great, which means I am able to process all of these things. So let's see how much. Yeah, I used, let's see, it was 15. I used 8, and now it's back up to 13. So it's generating XP quite fast for me. I do need some way of using this, which if I make a couple more of the, it's not here, but if I make a couple more of the blazes, and I've got a few rods left, but if I make a couple more of these, and they're fairly cheap to make, which is good because I got the chickens for it. But I can then make a ender tank, not tank, so that I can move XP around. And for that, I'm going to need 8 of these. There's 1 here and 1 in the base. And that way, this will go ahead and instead of here storing all the XP here, I'll have the XP over in the base. Because that's, to me, that's a better way of setting things up. So have with mob farms, have a way of stopping the mob spawns. That's with my lights here. Have a way of killing them as fast as possible, which I'll upgrade my grinder to do that. Process the drops as fast as possible, so the XP and items get sucked up into the absorption hopper. XP goes there, items come over here, and then set it up in such a way that there's an overflow. And I'm gonna maintain this for a while, see if I can get all the various villager heads and fill them in, and then maybe there'll be some armor bits, you know, iron armor, iron swords, iron shovels, stuff that the zombies and skeletons may drop. And I'll just process them here. And then this will just generate for me resources. Am I going to run this 24/7? No, I really don't. I was really wanting ender pearls, and I've got a bunch of ender pearls here. And that makes me happy. That's mainly what I was looking for. Some of the other stuff is good to have. Slime's definitely good to have. Having access to the slimes here, I can now get rid of all the fans, and I can put vector plates in here. I may just keep the fans because I can easily turn them on and off. Anyway, here we are with a very working mob farm. It's not the final form. I would like to make it bigger so it's more effective. I get some spawners, you know, things like that. I don't know if I can easily move spawners, but I sure hope I can, because I'd like to have a wither skeleton farm or a blaze farm. Definitely blazes. Having blazes would be very handy. But that's for another video. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here, playing on the Kabbalah server and having a blast. And thanks for watching.